We're gonna look at the painted Pelican here. The captain and chef.
So shopping for a boat for 8 people, well 10 actually with crew. It does take a couple days.
Love this dinghy. It's a little shelf that has the microwave and what is this?
It's a little convection oven.
Right, because you don't have an oven.
No,
See.
that's a dishwasher.
Do you find most charter folks want a dinghy themselves in, or they want you to do it all the time?
I just do it. It's not a question.
So if you guys remember, I had my logo right here. It will be there again, just as ugly as it was before. Yes. Those are on my desk because they're supposed to be. Before we get to the video, and we will, this will be very interesting for you to see, I wanted to show you some more pre-built pictures from Shanghai of the Wandering Hillbilly hull number 99. Raul Bermudez, as you know from MarineMax, is actually on his way to China right now with a camera in hand, so he'll actually be able to get some video of this for us for a week or two down the line. I have interviewed crews for the last 2 weeks. We're dangerously close to hiring somebody. That's incredibly exciting. So hopefully that'll be the next video. But on this video, as you see, I talked to a crew charter at MarineMax. I want to thank the Belt family for allowing me to come on board their boat and their yacht to talk to these guys and just kind of get a lay of the land. But quickly right now, I'm just at my computer, and so I'm going to show you a couple of pictures that I've gotten recently from China, and we'll discuss it. So the first picture you're seeing here is the engine room. Now, once again, I'm reading because I don't know exactly what I'm looking at here. Well, I actually do know what I'm looking at now that I've been in that engine room a million times, but let me just read what they asked me to say. The engine structure stringers boarded into hull with the engine room. Aluminum diesel fuel tanks installed, manufactured in-house. Those are the 2 tanks. That is a main tank. Freshwater supply lines are pre-run and hot water lines are insulated. Sound insulation against the main bulkhead, that's over here to the left. There's a stateroom behind that bulkhead right there. Note that there isn't any marine plywood found anywhere below the water line. Okie dokie. Foam core goes to single skin on hull where through hulls or transducers are installed. I'm not even quite sure what that means, but I will point out, if you see this part right here, that is the base where the generator will go. I know that. So this is the starboard engine room right here. You've seen me in the starboard engine room many times on my boat, so that's what it looks like without an engine and everything else in it. Segue into the next picture. Now, this one's the most interesting for me. I'll read what they've written here first. All longitudinal and transverse structural bulkheads are bonded into place. Aircon chiller loop lines are pre-run. All floors and cabins and heads are installed. And liners for head areas going into place and pre-fit and bonding into place. Now, to me, what's interesting about this picture is I can see the whole thing. And if you've owned this boat, you'd be able to see it too. For example, if you look forward up towards the bow, that is the main bedroom. And you can see the shower and the toilet and all that will be over to the left over there. Backing up a little bit to the port side, that is the VIP room with a head and shower. To the right, you will see 2 more staterooms with individual heads and showers. Each room has their own. And then back over on the port side, if you back up a little bit, that will be crew quarters where there will be bunk beds and a wet head there. And as you can see the firewall there for the engine rooms on both starboard and port. So this is kind of an exciting pick to me because I can actually make things out here and I can actually see it being built and it kind of coming together. It's very exciting, actually. And in this one here, you can see that they've laid the top over the staterooms because those are below. And so that's now the salon level, so to speak. And 2 things to point out here is you can see the holes to both engine rooms. You can see the staircase down into the crew quarters. And you can see the staircase that's going to go up into the flybridge. So it's coming right along. It is behind schedule. I don't know exactly how many days it's behind schedule. As I said, Raul will be there starting tomorrow, I guess, or the next day. So I'll get a more accurate update from him within a week or so. This is the last day when I was in the BVI a few weeks ago. And again, the Belt family allowed me to come aboard their charter. But please enjoy an update on who the new Wandering Hillbilly crew is going to be coming up real soon. Enjoy. We're gonna look at the painted Pelican here. Let's look.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely a plus.
We had the Mega Chill and it was too big.
That's the thing, and the sun chill itself is just the right size.
Oh, so it's providing shade too. I love that. Love this dinghy. So this is the captain and chef, Julia. I'm sorry, Joe, and that's easy.
Yeah.
That's great. So if you guys remember, I have my logo right here. It will be there again, just as ugly as it was before.
So I call it a little coffee, tea, beverage station, which is also right next to alcohol, so it's easy for them to grab ice. If they want filter coffee, I wake up early, so they'll set up in the morning. If they want pods, it's there. Right. And I'll also put all their milk options, you know, like whatever they want, and it's easy for them to grab if, you know, I'm not available to make one for them.
And you do this before everybody wakes up?
Yeah, absolutely.
God, I'm already happy. So we can do that as well. So it's a little shelf that has the microwave, and what is this?
It's a little convection oven.
Right, because you don't have an oven. I
No,
see.
that's a dishwasher, which is also very handy that way.
So what do you put back where the microwave
I do have another oven option here. It is really nice, but I don't like using it underway because it's very fragile. Like those break every day, have them replaced. But it is a good oven. So you could potentially put the microwave. So the girls, they put the microwave here and then 2 brevos. For me, very honestly, that's going to depend on your generator and if it can actually take having that many ovens on at the same time.
So as a chef, are you bringing stuff from boat to boat, gig to gig, or is this all stuff that they supply?
No, since this is our boat, everything stays here. If once I did have to hop on another boat, then I do take my things.
Okay. Do you take him too?
I do sometimes.
Okay.
If he's not in trouble, I'll take him.
Okay. Up here. Oh, this makes ice?
Well, it doesn't make ice.
It keeps ice. Do you find most charter folks want a dinghy themselves in, or do they want you to do it all the time?
I just do it. It's not a question.
I'm going to have to probably wrestle with my captain a little bit in that regard, because I like doing it myself.
It's more just like to keep people safe so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I know. What you mean is drink as much as you want.
Shopping for a boat for 8 people, well 10 actually with crew, it does take a couple days. I'd say at least 2 plus alcohol and beverages, meats and produce. I like to get good quality things, so I have to source it out and go to a couple stores. So it does take time.
Waiting for when the boat comes in, going to specialty stores.
And I prefer choosing it myself because I know what I want. I know I want good quality produce. And
how do I order a really good-looking couple like this? I mean, they're not a couple, by the way. I'm sorry. They're just good-looking. I'm kidding.
Great question. We don't judge based on looks. We judge based on quality. And this is a bonus that we have.
Okay, all right, fine. What do you have to do normally in a turnaround? You're just working with the engine? Tell me everything you're doing.
Servicing engines, servicing the generator primarily. Full service of fuel filters, oil filters.
Right.
Things like that. Cleaning the boat, making sure everything is tidy. Stainless, things like that.
Let's say we're on board, it's our first night, and after dinner, 2 of us say we're going to get up at 7, the others say we're going to get up at 8. Is there a set time? Do you say breakfast is at 8, or what do you do?
So we do like a briefing every pickup day. So they come on board, they're having snacks, I set it all up for them, and then we do a briefing. Joe does a safety one, and I think it's very important also to give them a briefing, kind of a guidelines of what to expect from me from the week. Obviously, like, it's not boot camp. I want them to know that they're about to have the best holiday of their lives, and we're here to cater to that.
Love that.
But we do have to put, like, it's communication, right? Every chef is different, but I tend to be a very early riser, so I'm up at 6. It gives me time to have me time for a little second.
Right.
I organize my kitchen, set up the coffee station. So I let them know that, for my early risers, coffee will be up and going, no panic, it's okay, I'll be there if they need me. But then what time would they like to all sit down together at?
Right.
And then depending on that, they see like, okay, they decide, okay, we'll do it 9:30. And also it help. We need that because I need to structure my day. When do I need to know that my next meal is going to be? Well, if they had breakfast at 9:30, my next meal is going to be at what? 12:30, 1. Are we going to be moving the boat? So that way, then we know together how we're going to structure our day. That being said, I never want them to feel like it has to be that way. Because again, holidays, I don't like, and some people hate that.
What about, I love eating at the restaurants a lot, but if I have a chef on board, I'm going to request that. a little more often. So do they have to tell you at the beginning of the week how many nights they're going to eat on board dinner?
Yeah. Well, I need to know that because I need to provision.
Before you provision.
Like, you can go re-provision, but it's nothing compared to Tortola. I don't have that much choice, and it's way more expensive. So we have that. We always have a call right before.
Right.
And we have a preference sheet, so I look at all their things.
Oh, so you actually call them on the phone?
Absolutely. It's like the first communication. It helps them get to know us, and then we can talk about restaurants. That being said, like, and I think many chefs work like me. Like, I have tried out a lot of places, and a lot of places I've been disappointed. And I think there's no worse feeling than coming home and being like, oh, I just wasted this money. It wasn't that good. And obviously, I'm here, and I'm here to provide like something they might not be able to get. So I'm happy to do that, but I'm also happy to actually recommend places that I would actually go to.
Right.
So places I won't, I will literally, and then maybe they are like, oh, let's go there. I would hands down be transparent and be like, I do not I don't care, because I know that they'll come home and they'll be disappointed.
It'll take away from their experience.
It will. So
of course.
I don't know who told them that it was a good idea, but I'm like, guys, no.
Okay.
But this is what I recommend instead.
All right. Would you be mad if I told you I love Coco Maya?
I love Coco Maya.
Okay, okay, I'm good.
No, Coco Maya is probably the only thing I recommend. On my time off with the girls, we will take a ferry to go to Coco Maya, because that's the only. We're all chefs, and we're like, oh, we'll just do it ourselves. But that one time when we know that we won't be upset, like we won't be kind of picky about the food.
I know.
It's Coco Maya.
See, did I not say that was the best restaurant in BBI in the last video?
Beautiful.
I did.
People are nice. Food's great.
You can smoke a cigar afterwards. I'm so excited about this, because to have somebody like these two on board taking care of you and taking care of, there was one night in the middle of the night, my wife was still awake, and because she stays up all night, and I'm asleep, and she nudges me and she says, the generator just died. So now I'm crawling out of bed, I'm going down there, cleaning it all out, and now he will do it. Well, not him, but whoever he is now going to do that, and I'm going to keep sleeping. So I'm really excited about that, and all the personal touches. So the Hillbilly is going to look very similar to the Hillbilly that you saw before, only better, right, Dave?
Absolutely.
This is Dave Biggie, who's of MarineMax, who's made my dreams come true twice now.
Well, we appreciate you, Alan, very
All
much.
right. All right, good.